Alright, good morning and happy Saturday to you. This is the new installment of Scotty TV. You can see I'm set up for a trailer reaction. I got the Xbox now, I can do it in the living room. So here's the sitch. I have only one trailer to react to today. Wanted to do the Chucky teaser. We will be doing one, supposedly it's supposed to be a full trailer for the Chucky TV series. Coming out at Comic-Con, so when that comes out, we'll be reacting to that. But here, we have Titans Season 3, and I really liked the first two seasons of Titans, maybe Season 1 more than Season 2, but they're not bad. I guess this year they're doing Red Hood. I think it's a little too early, but we'll see. Batman Under the Red Hood is one of my favorite Batman movies, animated movies I should say. I said it could be one of my favorite Batman movies, period, but got me what's up to my Kickstart from last night. Without further ado, let's react to this, alright? You won't be able to hear it, by the way. I will. Good God, I'm not able to hear it. It's too loud. Shh. Really? Joker? That smile indicates. Oh, we doing something with Joker. And Drake. Commissioner Gordon. Gizmo! Spider on his face. Scarecrow. Dr. Crane. Who do they have playing Scarecrow? Backfire. Okay. Well, like usual, I will have to wait until it comes on DVD, because I don't have HBO Max. I have access to it, but I don't know, I mean, like, my folks have it, but it's only upstairs, so I never get to use it, so, I don't know. It looks very interesting. Red Hood, yeah, I'm interested to see how they do Red Hood. You know what I mean? Because they have not introduced the idea of, because if you don't know, at least from what I know, I don't know stuff from the comics. I know from the movie. So in the movie, he is murdered by the Joker, right? Jason Todd is. And then, Ra's al Ghul takes him to the Lazarus Pit and puts him in there, and that's what makes him the psychopath Red Hood. They have not done Ra's al Ghul in Titans yet, in this Titans universe, so I'm interested to see how they're going to explain him coming back, because if the news is saying Batman's sidekick is dead, or whatever, yeah, That means it is more well known. It can't just be, oh, he's dead, and we're gonna keep it hush hush. No. But who knows? Is that up? Here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go over to the desk area, a regular sit down area, and we are going to talk about an old friend of mine. All right, so let me get that. That, and I'll come get y'all, because we're gonna talk about the new Chucky TV series, because some things have come out. Alright. So, Chucky, our friend to the end. He's coming back. Finally, a new TV series supposed to come out last year, but you know, COVID. So we got it this year. And it's coming out in October. And I'm thinking, like, why so long? If it was ready to come out last year, why are we waiting until October? That's because October, Halloween, ha! So that's when we're going to do it. And, released a teaser trailer yesterday. Very interesting, only 20 seconds. Shows a new look of Chucky. Supposedly it's inspired by Child's Play 2, which, I'm sorry. It was, everybody thinks Child's Play 2. Dan Mancini said, everyone thinks Child's Play 2 is the best look of Chucky. I disagree. I like how he looks towards the end of the first film, when he's, like, starting to get more, you know, he's got the little, obviously you can't just put the lighter mark on his cheek in every one, but I just like the way he looks in the first film over all the other ones. Especially the newer ones, like Cult and Curse, especially. It doesn't work. I don't understand why they have to. Look, I understand, like, superhero shows, they say, we gotta get a new suit every season. Okay, that's progressive. But Chucky literally does not change at all throughout the movies. Like, except for between 3 and Bride. That's the big change. So, the good guy doll, I know there's, you know, the good guy doll could have a new look. Yeah, but on screen we haven't had a new good guy doll. Every time they show a good guy doll, I remember those from the 80s. They're not new ones, they're just old ones from the 80s. So, this new show, it sounds like an entirely new story, but I guess it's continuing, because if you go by Cult rules that they now established, Chucky can be in multiple vessels at the same time, which I hated that aspect of Cult. And I said in my review, I thought it was boring. It's just boring, you know. Curse was so much better, but yeah. So he's good guy doll is found at a yard sale by a teenager and brought home, and then murders start. And then supposedly, Chucky's allies and enemies are going to show up, like Tiffany and Nika and Andy and Kyle, and start showing up. Yes, so it's very interesting, and people are saying, well, this doesn't sound like a continuation of the last one. Well, if you think about it, like I just said, it could be, if Chucky can have his consciousness in many other bodies, then literally they can do this every season. Maybe each season can be Andy and Kyle tracking down each doll that was sent out. Could be interesting. If that's the way that Mancini wants to do it, I think I'd be okay with that. Each one try and track down the Chucky doll. Don't make it that there's infinite dolls or anything. Be respectful and say there's 5. And that way you can do 5 seasons of the show with like 8 to 10 episodes each about that particular Chucky in a different environment, different times of the year, type thing, you could do that. That'd be interesting. What I, and don't take this the wrong way, but the one thing that has me, like, not mad, but, like, rolling my eyes, going, did you really have to do that, is, and like I said, don't take this the wrong way. In the description, it says that our lead is a 14-year-old gay boy. Now, before you start putting the down, the dislikes, and commenting, oh, you don't like gay people. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's fine. You want to make your lead character a 14-year-old gay boy, by all means. But you, especially since Don Mancini himself is gay, you think he wouldn't be one to try to make money off of this. The only reason that that people, companies, it's probably Universal and whatever that is touting this, and Mancini has no choice. So I'm not going to blame him for that, really. It's him, but it's not. I'm not going to blame him. But the only reason that they put these in articles and stuff, oh, Arlie's going to be a 14-year-old gay boy, or we're going to do National Treasure with the Latino female lead, or something like that. They're trying to make money, and they're trying to sell it to that particular group of people, the LGBTQ, the Latinos, the Chinese, that kind of thing. Oh, our show's going to have a Chinese lead, or our shows are going to have an Asian lead, or our show's going to have a female lesbian lead. They say those things not because they want to say, hey, look, we're progressive, we're doing this for you. No, they're saying, hey, watch our shit so we can make money off of you. That's all they're saying. And as soon as I heard about this watching, we watched the movie stream yesterday. And as soon as Mike said that, I went, okay. Look, like I said, I'm fine with the lead being a 14-year-old gay boy. I am not against that whatsoever. All right? But wouldn't it be more if we knew nothing about these characters and we went into it and we started watching it and we see there's a boy and a girl standing there and he's looking at them and there's some sort of line like, are you checking that girl out, bro? Or something, and then he's like, not the girl, or something like that. Just like, oh, ooh, he's gay. All right. But to put it out there in big red letters in one of your articles saying, hey, we have a 14-year-old gay lead. That's you're just trying to make money. That's all it is. And unfortunately, that's the society we live in now. We're going to try to make money off the ethnicities and the minorities and the LGBT community because, everybody wants to, have that sort of equality. Well, we can do that, but we're going to make money off of it because we're greedy, grubby businessmen people. And that's the only reason why they market it like that, is to make money. So if you're like gay or lesbian or Hispanic or African American and you see that someone is making a movie and they're advertising, we have an African American lead or an Indian lead, like they said with, like, one of the things I don't understand, they went like, oh, Miss Marvel is going to have an Indian or a Hindi lead. And I'm like, well, yeah, Kamala Khan is Hindi. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't she be? That's the whole thing. And they're like, oh, well, She-Hulk, she's going to be Hispanic, I think she is. I'm like, yeah. From what I remember, Jennifer was Hispanic. At least the version that was on the cartoon had a little Hispanic in her, I think. So it's like, oh, we're going to market this, but it's obvious. These characters are supposed to be that ethnicity. Now, back to Titans. When they announced that the actor playing Tim Drake Robin was going to be black, I went, nah. No, or African American. I'm sorry if I offended you. I went, nah. Not that because he was African American, because of the fact that Tim Drake in the comics has never been African American. every version we've seen, like the Tim Drake from the animated series, was a little white boy. So, and then I can say the word white boy because I'm a white boy. All right, it's not racist. I'm white. Okay, but just like that. Now I'm not. Let me see his performance. I would say because when Wally West was announced, he's African American or African Australian, whatever. I'm just like, okay, fine, but because Iris is already African American, and I'm like, all right. And they haven't let me down. I wish they used Wally more. So it's all about the performance. I'm not against it in any way. I just wish they would do things more than just to make money off it. That's my biggest problem, is that they are not doing this to just include the ethnicities and make it, more ethnic. They're doing it to make money. And that's one of the biggest problems I have with Saved by the Bell is they have all this, oh look, she's trans and this person is African American and she's Mexican and she's not. No, they're pandering to your community. That's all they're doing. They're trying to make money off of you. It's not about equality. It's about how much money they can make off of the situation. So the next time you watch a show and they are throwing out that they're this ethnicity or this sexual preference, and you're like, oh, hey, that's just like me, think about this. How much money are they making off that? Yay, that's just like me. I'm just saying, but I'm interested in the Chucky TV series. Looks very interesting. But of course, it's Chucky. I'm gonna be on it either way. Just please, Mancini, if you're watching this, you're not. Don't fuck it up. All right? Like I said, the concept of them going to try to collect other Chuckies that are out there is a good idea. If you do that, I'd be fine with it. I mean, technically, if you did that now, for each season, you'd be, taking my idea, so, give me some money. But, show a man some love, you know what I mean? Not like that. Show me the money. Let me say that again. Show me the money. Yay. But yeah, Chucky. Looking forward to it. So, let me know your thoughts on the Chucky TV series on Titans Season 3. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next one.